Drake is officially back. What did I miss? Let's talk about it.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a great episode for you today. The one and only Drake has returned. After, doing like a lawsuit to UMG, this man's dropping some music. I knew maybe the comeback was going to come around summertime. Makes sense, I guess you could say. And guys, we got a full-on hip-hop rap comeback. Drake is back. Man's ready to go crazy on the beats and stuff like that. Guys, this song's called What Did I Miss? And we also got an album announcement, a solo Drake album, and a solo song that's been officially released. And guys, this album's apparently going to be called Iceman, so let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. Now look, the Party Next Door and Drake album collab thing, that was honestly okay at best. There was one song that I actually liked. It was the Nokia song. But other than that, yeah, the rest of them pretty much sucked. But now we got actually a real Drake comeback, and we've been waiting for this. As you know, if there's any rap beef, if there's any, real life events that happen to these rappers.
Through the Starbucks College Achievement Plan, full and part-time Starbucks baristas receive 100% upfront college tuition coverage so they can focus on achieving their dreams, not how they'll pay for school. And those dreams might start with a degree in management, biochemistry, or any of the more than 150 offered. At Starbucks, benefits like college tuition coverage are just the start. Learn more at starbucks.com/partners.
Acura dares to drive beyond standard. A torque-vectoring super-handling all-wheel drive system, standard in the Acura RDX. Panoramic moonroof and premium 3-row seating, standard in the Acura MDX. Sound that surrounds you, an 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen premium sound system comes standard in the all-electric ZDX, the Acura RDX, ZDX, and MDX, where precision meets craftsmanship. Visit Acura.com to learn more.
If they're still making music, if they're still out there doing their thing, they might come back with a comeback, and Drake is blessing us with one of these today. What did I miss? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the beat. I really enjoy this beat. I like how, it's chill, but it's not chill at the same time. It's got that chill vibe going on, but then you got that hard-ass 808s. You got those hard-ass, horns that are in the back. I like how these horns and synths, they kind of combine together. They kind of rise together as you're listening to the track, and it's like, goddamn, holy shit, this goes absolutely hard, this goes absolutely insane. So I really do like that. I like how the drums sound on here. The drums are pretty good. I complained about, all the freestyles that Drake was doing, some of the Party Next Door songs, that the beats were just kind of ass. This beat's actually really good. And we do get a beat switch. We do get a whole-ass beat switch. We get that R&B sample, which just sounds dreamy, sounds vibey, makes the song sound tropical. That summer vibe really starts kicking in the background. And honestly, guys, this beat switch is hard as hell. I know Drake can do beat switches, but it's usually when songs are 5 minutes long and it's boring as hell. After the third beat switch, I'm like, alright, this shit's ass. But when it's a 2-minute song and it's a full ass song, and we get a really good beat switch, and Drake's actually sliding on the beat switch, I mean, that's when you get a really great combo. I can't even lie to you. I mean, Drake sounded absolutely great on here. But let's get into the first verse. The first verse is pretty okay. I like the flows. I like the rapping. It's nothing crazy. It's basically just Drake, rapping about fake friends, having fake people in your life that's always around you. And, the fake people always do be around you. Let's just be goddamn real. So, this is a pretty relatable topic to a lot of people. To a lot of people that's going through, fake friends, etc., etc. So that's pretty cool. Now, I did see the funny thing on Twitter. Somebody said Drake's been talking about fake friends for 10 plus years. And honestly, guys, I think, that's the difference between Twitter and real life. Real life, friends, there's always going to be somebody.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
This episode is brought to you by Diet Coke. You know that moment when you just need to hit pause and refresh? An ice-cold Diet Coke isn't just a break. It's your chance to catch your breath and savor a moment that's all about you. Always refreshing, still the same great taste. Diet Coke. Make time for you time.
There's always going to be a friend or somebody that might backstab you. If you got a lot of people in your circle, if you're not cleaning up your circle regularly, like Drake probably wasn't doing because, he's rich, etc. He's living the lavish life, so who really cares about, going through your circle and digging people out, cutting these people off. So I think that's definitely the difference. I think people don't understand that, anything could really happen and you could feel a certain way about anything happening. So, that's the difference between, Twitter motherfuckers and then, real life shit. So that's a pretty funny thing in my opinion. But this verse does go crazy. I do like the hook, nobody likes me. It doesn't matter if you like me or you hate me. I do like that type of hook. A lot of people like that type of rap hook. It's motivating. It's some motivational type shit, and I think it really does hit. I like the melodic vocals on the hook. They sound really great. Absolutely fantastic in my opinion. And yeah, I think, when that beat switch comes in, and then, Drake also switches up his flow, I do enjoy that. I really like this beat switch, and then Drake switching up his flow, sounding really confident on here, sounding really good. And that's a really good thing to say to me that, this rap beef didn't take him down. Because, as we got to, the Heart, Drake's last track, the Heart Part 6 or something like that, the last, single or whatever, it just felt like Drake was, losing it. You could tell this man was, losing. He was getting his soul sucked out of him, literally, by Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was absolutely fucking murdering this man. I mean, if you want to talk about a rap beef, Kendrick Lamar fucking killed this guy. Broke his spirits down so much that the final song was so uninspiring. Was not a victory lap at fucking all. It's just hilarious. So it's nice to see that Drake is still back. He's back now doing his thing, sounding
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
I just MailChimped my marketing.
You MailChimped your what?
I MailChimped my marketing with AI to create an effective marketing campaign in minutes.
No, MailChimp and Way.
Yes, MailChimp and Way. Now I can hyper-personalize my campaigns across email and SMS.
You can do all that with MailChimp?
What did I just MailChimp and say?
MailChimp your marketing with the #1 AI-powered email marketing and automation platform, Intuit MailChimp. #1 based on publicly available data on competitors' customers. Plans vary. SMS available as add-ons. Visit MailChimp.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Confident as ever, rapping as good as ever, and that's a really good thing. This track's nothing mind-blowing, but I would say for a comeback single, What Did I Miss? I think it definitely does get the job done. Overall, guys, not a bad Drake song, surprisingly so. Overall, I enjoyed it. I'm going to easily give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at. Make sure you follow, turn on notifications. And hey, if Drake drops this, new Iceman album, the summer anthem album, then we might have to cover it. The Drake summer albums, they do go kind of crazy. So, hey, we might have to talk about it again. This song's already #1 trending on everywhere. So, Drake's back, guys, and we're back covering him, I guess. So, I'll say already have a good one. Bye.